But I think this is kind of fun, especially if you're doing this project with like a bunch of people at home and you're getting ready for Santa Claus and you're getting ready for Christmas. What's up everybody? Welcome to Cooking with Tea. It is the holiday season and my favorite thing about December is the cookies that we get for Christmas. I have 3 cookies I'm bringing you today and they're super delicious. The perfect Christmas gift for anybody that you love and want to make cookies for and for Santa Claus. So first things first, we're gonna start out with our white chocolate and coconut cookie. I love white chocolate macadamia cookies, but my little sister is allergic to nuts, so I'm doing white chocolate and coconut because I also love coconut. That's my dog's name. She's the cutest dog you'll ever see in the world. Cheers to white chocolate and coconut. Let's get into it. We're gonna take our flour and we're going to add in a little bit of cornstarch. And then we're going to add in a little bit of baking soda and some salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our butter inside of the stand mixer. You wanna pretty much cream this up. Now we're gonna rain in some sugar. In goes the egg. In goes the vanilla bean paste. Just enough, a little bit, enough, whatever you wanna call it. Just like anytime you are adding flour in, make sure you cut it off all the way. Add flour gradually. I don't like to add it all at once. I like to do half and half, so that's pretty much standard throughout all the cookies that we're gonna bake today. And as it's coming together, we're going to rain in our white chocolate chips. I love white chocolate. A lot of people have shade towards white chocolate because it's not technically a chocolate, but to me it is. I'm obsessed. Now I'm gonna take our toasted coconut out of the oven. All right, our coconut is beautiful and toasted, and it's gonna be like snowing. Snowing, toasted, beautiful pieces of coconut going right into our stand mixer. Wow, that smells so good. If you love coconut, you'll love this cookie. So just like that, and our dough is ready to go. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the dough and we're just going to scoop out the dough and pop them onto sheet trays. And you can freeze this ahead of time and store them in the freezer, and whenever you're ready to, just bake some and it's the perfect little sweet treat. So once we have all of your cookies scooped, you can go ahead and chill these for up to 30 minutes before baking, or you can freeze them as is and pop them in the oven whenever you want a cookie. So I'm gonna pop these in the fridge to chill. All right, y'all, so now that our cookies have chilled, I'm going to just bake 6 and then freeze the rest for later. And pop these in an oven at 350 and bake these for 8 minutes. This next cookie here is my favorite cookie of the 3. That's why I put it in the middle, because everybody knows the middle child is the favorite, duh. So this cookie is gonna be the brown butter miso chocolate chip cookie. It has brown butter, the miso, it's really umami, it's nutty, it's delicious, and it's the best. So just like any cookie, we need the structure, which is the flour. We need the salt. And then we need a leavening agent, which is gonna be the baking soda. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a little mixy mix. And then like all cookies, we're going to add in the creaminess, but we're going to be folding in the dry into the wet. So I'm gonna start out this time with the brown sugar. This cookie is actually getting 2 types of sugars. We're doing brown sugar and we're doing granulated sugar. Next, it's gonna get our miso. I'm using white miso. It's just gonna be umami, it's gonna be salty, and it's gonna give like a sweet, salty cookie vibe. So I'm adding the miso in now. Lock it down, and then do a little mixy mix. And now we're going to add in our softened brown butter. You wanna make sure it's soft. If you add the really hot brown butter into the cookie dough, it's just gonna be melty and it's not gonna hold its shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour in the brown butter. Now it's gonna get 2 eggs and a little bit of shell. I'm glad I caught that now versus when I'm eating the cookie later. Like, what is that? Jesus, it happens to the best of us. And now we're going to be adding the flour in. Slowly, so you're not making a mess everywhere. This smells so divine. Oh my gosh. When it comes to chocolate chip cookies, I prefer getting bar chocolate and chopping it down because the chocolate pieces are just eclectic and like all the little shards and all the little bits and pieces will just like melt throughout the cookie, different than a chocolate chip would, and it just takes the cookie all the way that way, which is up, and it's so freaking good. So next, I'm gonna add in a little bit of vanilla bean paste, per usual. And then we're going to add in the chocolate chunks and all the little chocolate dust as well, and spin it. I absolutely love cookie dough so much. I'm thinking about making cookie dough ice cream with this because that's how freaking bomb it is. Same situation, do a little scoopy scoop. And just like any other cookie dough, you can freeze this ahead of time and it'll be perfect to go. So same situation with the white chocolate cookie. We're going to chill this for about 30 minutes before baking. Bada boom, bada bam. And I'm only gonna bake 6 this time. Perfection. If you guessed it, the last cookie is gonna be a ginger molasses spice cookie. I mean, you can't go through the holidays without having a little ginger molasses cookie, can you? We're gonna start off by adding in some brown sugar, and we're gonna add in some molasses as well. Molasses belongs in cookies, okay? There's no other place for it to go. And then into this, for a fat, we're gonna be adding in some oil. You can imagine how moist this cookie is gonna be with the veggie oil, the brown sugar, the molasses. It's chewy and decadent and just so soft. I can't wait. Once we get that in there, I'm gonna go ahead and crack an egg. Bada boom, bada bam. We're doing baking soda and some salt in the flour. Once this mixture is fully incorporated, we're going to add in half of the flour and then our spice mix. We have cardamom, we have allspice, we have cinnamon, and some ginger. Oh, I smell that. That smells so good. Now I'm adding in the remaining flour. This is the only snow you're getting in Cali, okay? We're gonna get a little bit of flour snowing in the KitchenAid. Actually, I'm lying. It does snow in Cali. Let's be real. We have Big Bear. Hours away from LA. I'm here for it. No, but I feel like it's not as wet as the other one.
It's not wet.
It's not coming together like the other one. I'm just gonna like low-key add another egg because it's not coming together, which is really weird. Perfect! You know, life's about rolling with the punches. We got our cookie ready to go. So for this dough, it's gonna be a little bit wet and you wanna be able to roll them into balls just like this. But I think this is kind of fun, especially if you're doing this project with like a bunch of people at home and you're getting ready for Santa Claus and you're getting ready for Christmas. The fun thing about this cookie is that it gets rolled in powdered sugar, so it's like crinkly and it looks cool and it just reminds me of Christmas, like as if it was actually snowing. So you wanna just take the cookie, scoop it out, give it a little roll. Doesn't have to be too perfect. And then from here, we're just going to roll it into the powdered sugar. And when we bake it, it's just gonna be the cutest little ginger crinkle cut cookie you've ever seen, ever. I just feel like that's just something you can't go through the holidays without a little bit of a ginger cookie. Because then it's like, did you really even do the holidays right if you went through it without a ginger cookie? You need to do a redo. My favorite thing, other than the spice and the flavor on this cookie, is that there's no chill time necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven and get them baking. Incredible. It's cookie time. So we are taking the cookies out of the oven. White chocolate. Oh my gosh. White chocolate coconut looks divine. Brown butter miso. Bittersweet chocolate chip, yes. And then last but not least, the ginger spice crinkle cookie. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if this was my Christmas gift. A plate of cookies sounds like my kind of party. The white chocolate chip cookie, okay? Coconut inside, it's like moundy, it's like a little dome. It doesn't really spread like the other ones, and it's a little cakey on the inside as well, which I absolutely love. Perfection. Next is the brown butter miso chocolate chip cookie with bittersweet chocolate. My favorite. It's light, it's crispy on the outside. Around the edges, it's nice and crunchy, but in the middle, it's just super soft. That's like the perfect chocolate chip cookie. The spiced molasses ginger crinkle cookie. I mean, if this doesn't look like a Christmas cookie, I don't know what will. It's so soft, it doesn't even want to break in half. And it's like crumbling. Like I'm pinching it and it doesn't even want to fall apart. That's how you know it's chewy and perfect. I don't think that you can name a better ginger cookie. I think this right here is the perfect spread of holiday cookies. I hope you guys have the sweetest and happy holidays. Get into the recipe down below in the deets. And until next time, peace, love, and blessings.